everyone. Anthony Thunstrom. I'm in Abuja at the World Economic Forum for Africa. This has simply turned out to be the most unbelievable gathering. I think we've all heard over the last 5 to 2 years that Africa's promise is rising, that Africa will be the next investment destination. I've attended previous WEF events and frankly a lot of the talk has been around promises, it's been around what the future holds. This is really the first WEF event where there's a tangible sense that things are starting to come together. The people who are here represent pretty much the top tier of our global clients and our global targets. They are all here announcing deals, doing deals with each other. Some of the discussions that I've been party to are really eye-opening in terms of the amount of global capital that's been raised and in many cases ring-fenced for African investment. This money has to find a home, it has to find a home in the short term. What's also really encouraging is that sustainability is starting to really be spoken about in a serious context. I think there's a growing realization that opportunistic investors in Africa will not necessarily be welcomed going forward. This is a message coming both from the public and the private sector, and it's really encouraging to hear about people talking about long-term plans and infrastructure plans. The theme of the WEF clearly is around inclusive growth, it's around creating jobs for Africa's population. This can really only come on the back of a solid infrastructure foundation. Pleasingly, a lot of the discussions and a lot of the investment that we are seeing on the ground is now focused on infrastructure, and particularly once they get power generation and power utilities properly off the ground, that opens the way obviously for manufacturing. Manufacturing is something that has been largely absent in sub-Saharan Africa, with the exception of South Africa, and I think as we see that pick up, this really does hold promise for Africa. Just as a final note, it's really a privilege to be here with so many of our clients. We've met over the last day and a half, we've probably met close to 45 of our top targets of clients, and this really is a magnificent opportunity to take the KPMG brand forward.